mudi shere. Pater noster qui sinceli. Sacrificientu nomen tu. Adveniat regnum tu. Fiat voluntas sua. Sincut cielo. Medinera. Atre nostri convivianis annovis die. Et debite nos cassia nostra. Sincut dividibus debitoribus nostrum. Et nostri cocasitatione. Se libera nos a malo. Amen. Hold on tight. You're about to get rich. So hello guys and welcome back. Hello friends and well wishers. Hello friends of Obata. Hello to you guys. How has work been going? I just found out this night that today is Saturday. I never knew that today is Saturday because I basically go to work every single day. I go to work, I work hard, I try to make some money, I try to make people's life better. I forget what day is. That reminds me, my rolling. You know, is this your first time seeing my rolling? If this is your first time seeing my rolling, I like my rolling because it tells me what the time is. That's why I like my rolling. I didn't buy it because it's gold color. I like my rolling because it tells me what the time is. That's why I bought it. Hold on tight. You're about to get rich. So how has work been going? I don't know how many people that are watching me currently now. I think one person or somebody just joined and dropped a like and ran away. I don't want to start this live without people joining. So I need people to join this live so we can start. You know, this live is going to be a continuation of the last one. The last live that I did, the previous one, whereby I talked about interesting and important topics. Important topic that really made some guys happy. The last topic I talked about really made some guys happy. Trying to say this stuff so it doesn't fall. Nice. So I have 12 people watching me currently. Do not run away. You know, all these TikTok minds, TikTok. Your hand is already doing like run away. Hold on tight. You are not really going to achieve anything in life by having TikTok mind. TikTok tongue, your tongue is caused. I have to. Oopsies. They have reduced to 8. How many people? 4 people have run away. Their tongue has been overtaken by TikTok. They cannot hold their tongue. Put it in their pocket and listen to somebody for 1 minute. There are a lot of people who cannot do it. TikTok mind, that's cool. If you catch those 4 people that run away from this life and sit them down and ask them, Obata was making a live video and you ran away. What did you run to? I guarantee you they opened their TikTok app. What are you looking for in TikTok? Nothing. They're just scrolling, doom scrolling. Your tongue that belongs to you has been overtaken by algorithm. Most people living on this planet, this tongue has been overtaken by algorithm. They don't own it, they cannot control it, they can't even find a way and do it. Some people cannot do their tongue like this for 1 minute. Some people cannot drop their phone, sit in silence and sit like this for 1 minute. Most people cannot do it because their tongue, their mind has been overtaken by algorithm. They need to constantly swipe. Most people are so gone. And then you are telling me that you live in a world like this and you are telling me you can't make some money. What do you mean you can't make some money? The people you are competing with, there are people that they can't even do anything without constantly swiping. There are people who, before they go to bed, they have to wear pajamas. These are the people you are competing with. And you are telling me you went to store and you didn't make some sales. What do you mean you didn't make some sales? Who are your competitors? People that they need now to propose to their girlfriend and then their girlfriend slap them and then they start crying. These are your competitors and you are telling me you don't have money. What do you mean you don't have money? So that's why I'm making this show. Hold on tight, you're about to get rich. Hold on tight to Obata. I don't know if I'm going to leave this board. So basically on this show, I'm going to be talking about business talk. This show is just for business. This show is not for young guys out there to try and help you, teach you about relationship. This is not to teach you about relationship. This is to teach you about business. From the things I've learned running my business, still running my business, I'm going to find a way and squeeze in point and try to make your life better. So I have one person watching this live now. So say something in the comments, say hi, say good evening, say Professor Obata and Professor Obata, say Professor Obata, say something in the comments. So that the algorithm will know that Obata and his friends are actually talking. We are talking, So say something in the comments. Nice one. Hello, Kali. Nice one. Good evening, and I hope you're having a great time. So this is 9:35 p.m. So this is actually night. 9:35 p.m. Most people are already sleeping. Most people are already snoring. But you are still active. You could have chose to be on TikTok, constantly doom scrolling and flinging your thumb, searching for nothing. You chose to come to YouTube and listen to Professor Obata, and I do not take it for granted. I don't take it lightly that, in a world whereby most people don't have sense, most people don't have mind, you chose to listen to me. And because of that, I'm going to make sure that everything I'm going to say in this episode is going to be something that is going to be so 100% useful to you, and you're going to pick 1 or 2 points and apply it in your business, apply it in whatever thing you are doing, and make some money. So hold on tight, we talk about that. Most people ask me, some of my friends, if this is your first time knowing, I'm a biochemistry graduate. I went to school and I graduated from biochemistry. 4 years. 4 years. We studied biochemistry for 4 years. But because of my sheer indefatigability, because of my all-knowing, because I know too much, because I'm so good in all ramifications, the university decided to give me 1 more year. My mates were graduating in 4 years. I graduated after 5 years. That's how good of me. That's how good I was. Back then when I was studying biochemistry, my mates were graduating in 4 years. The university gave me 1 more year. I was so good in biochemistry that they gave me 1 more year. Do you understand? So you're not looking at me and then you're just looking at the guy that is doing business, the guy is making content. You're looking at a biochemistry graduate, second class, proudly lower. That's what you're looking at. Biochemistry graduate. Hold on tight, you're about to get rich. I didn't get rich by sitting in class and by folding hand and by copying notes. That's not how I got rich. I got rich by identifying opportunities. So if you're watching this live now and you're watching this live and you are the type of person that maybe you are in university, you are in your 3rd year, you are in your 4th year, you are doing whatever you are studying, fucking wasting your time. You live in a world whereby whatever thing you go to school to study, it doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't really matter. You are going to school to study what? Sociology. Who cares about sociology? Where do you even see work? You do sociology in school, you do whatever nonsense course you do in school, and then you graduate and come out of the society, and then the job you have cannot even pay your house rent. So what did you study 4 years course? 4 years course, and then after graduation, what next? Nothing. You understand? So if you're watching this live now and you're a university student, and then you're watching this live, you don't know what God has done for you by bringing you to this life. Hold on tight to talk about that. You must make some money. You're watching this live now and you're a type of person that you want to run some business. You don't have any idea. And then you just magically came across this video. You don't know what God has done for you. So I'm going to be sharing every single thing, every single step on how to get rich, how I got rich, how I made money. And no matter, there is no how I'm going to talk on this live for 40 minutes and you're not going to pick some information. You understand? How did I start running my laundry store? Back then when I was in school, when I had no money, I remember sometimes when I call my parents, hello, P-man, I need some money, I need to do it. And then my P-man would be like, it's middle of the month, they have not paid salary, and then all of it, and then, oopsies, I need some money. Nobody will send it to me. And I'll get back to that later. And then I will be like, I need money. I need money for transport to go to school. I need money to buy 1 or 2 textbooks. I need money for something. I didn't do well in some courses. I need money to sort it. I need money for different things. I need money for my NEPA bill. I need money to buy food stuff. I need money. But my parents can't give me money. What am I going to do in order to make money? Question number one. Whenever you are watching me, if this is your first time seeing my face, I'm Professor Obata, is professional, in brackets, certified life coach. I am the only person on planet Earth, second to Top G, but Top G has been arrested. After Top G, I am the only person that genuinely, deeply, from the bottom of my heart, want to see you succeed. Nobody else cares. You go to TikTok and then you scroll. This person is talking about how his girlfriend cheated on him, which does not help your life. You scroll. This person is talking about how Pocket Toto is trending and how it's sold for cheap. You scroll. This other person is talking about people are just doing entertainment, laughing, doing dumb shit. Obata of Enugu State. With all my money, I could just flip my laptop and then go to bed. After all, I'm I'm not a millionaire. I'm a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. It doesn't have to be 10 million to be multi-millionaire. 7 million is still multiple numbers. 6 million is still multi-millionaire. I am a multi-millionaire. I choose to waste my time and come and educate you guys. You understand? I'm doing it out of the abundance of the heart because I have a lot of information burning in me. I want to pass it across and help make people's life better. You understand? So you have no reason to not be watching me. You have no reason to not be subscribing to my channel. Who are you going to subscribe to his channel? Watch me shoot whatever. Watch me do this one. Watch me and then what? After watching all those nonsense people that most people subscribe to, after watching their videos and then what? You laugh. After 1 hour, you forget everything you have watched. And then what? You understand? So hold on tight. You're about to get rich. Hold on tight with Obata. See Obata here. Hold on tight with Obata. I wanted to write something. What do you want to do? I wanted to write something on the board and I forgot. Do you have an idea? You're watching this life now and you want to run a business. Or you're watching this life now and you're working for someone else. You're working for someone else. The person is treating you bad. What plans do you have? You're working for someone else as a sales rep or whatever you are working for. And then the person is treating you bad. And then you feel that one day you are going to get better and then what? How are you going to get better if you have 0 naira, if you have $0? You must make some money first. And that's why when I make video and I tell people that you need active income. You need active income. Most people just want to, how am I going to make money so that I make money while I sleep? What do you do with your hand now? That when you are awake, what do you do with your hand? Nothing. Most people do nothing with their hand, but then they want to make passive income. How are you going to make passive income when you don't make active income currently? You understand? So if you want to make money, if you want to be a type of person that you have money, you must first work with your hand. So remember when you I nearly lost my marker. You must make active income. You must take it very serious. And I've been saying this for a long time. If you constantly watch my life, you notice that I always talk about active income. You must make active income. Before I started making money, I washed clothes. I washed clothes for customers. They paid me money. Active income. This is very, very important, guys. This is very, very important. Making active income. Active income or cash flow. You need cash flow. Where money comes from. That's basically what cash flow means. Where money comes from. What do you do that gives you steady money? Active income. What do you do with your hand? Because cash flow is king. Everybody knows it. Cash flow is king. You want to stay wealthy. You need something that gives you money regularly. You don't need something that gives you money once in 3 months, once in 4 months, and then it gives you a bulk of money. Because a bulk of money means nothing. Because 1 million that came once, you are going to pieces it before the end of the month. You are going to finish the money. But if the money is coming slowly, 10k, 5k, you are going to bring down all your expenses, all your desires, You are going to bring it down. You are going to shrug it down. You are going to compress it down. You understand? That's why you go online and then you see people that talk about that. You know, bro, there was a time that I made $30K, $40K, $50K, and then I don't know. Now I don't know what I did with the money. It's because the money came once. Money that comes once, quick come, quick go. Money that comes once is very, very easy to finish. And I don't just talk about what people have told me. I'm telling you what has happened to me. The time when I started getting paid, when I started making a huge pot of money, when I started making bulk money, when I made my first million, the only thing nice that I did with it is that I bought some things I use for my shows and all of it. I bought some phones and then all of it. The other thing I did with the money is that I spent it on women. What else am I going to do with money? I made how much? Spent it on women. I make some calls, someone comes to my place and suck me off, and then I have a great time. Who cares? I go to work, I come back, I get bored, I put a call. Somebody comes to my place and suck me off. I quickly squandered the money. I squandered the money because it came once. Now that I own a laundry store, whereby I go to work, I work very hard, and then at the end of the day, maybe I have someone pays me 7K, and then the next day somebody pays me 5K. I do not spend this money like when the money came once. You understand? So if you're a type of person that you are looking for, what are you going to do? How are you going to make money? You must first start putting your mind in service-based business. Something that is going to make people to be coming back every single time. What are you going to do for this person so that if he pays you money today, if he pays you 20,000 today, tomorrow he's going to pay you 15,000. Next week he's going to pay you 5,000. That is the way to win. That's the easiest route to become a millionaire. That's the easiest route to acquire money. Because you are a son of nobody. You are not a son of Bill Gates that you can say maybe they open mutual fund for you and then they deposited $10 million for you. You are a son of nobody. So therefore, you must start with something that is going to give you money quickly. What am I going to do so that I can accumulate money now? That's what you should be thinking. Who are the type of friends you hang around with? You are the type of person that you are working hard, you are trying to make some money. Who is your friend? Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. If this is not your first time seeing my face, maybe you constantly watch my video. Have you ever seen my video and seen me with maybe a group of guys or some guys? And then you see me make videos with guys and I post it. I basically have zero friends, zero close friends. I have guys that I talk with, but I have zero close friends. Because most of my guys, this person is interested in this other thing, this person is interested in sports, this person posts about journalism, this other person is doing about this. I don't have friends that I can say, okay, this person is into content that we can rub mind together and make some money. Therefore, it's better everybody is on their lane. Who are the type of friends you hang around with? You want to do business, you know that things are really, really tough for you. You have a sick mom in the village, you don't have anything, and then the type of friends you have are people that once it's 4 p.m., they carry their boots and then they go to field to play ball. And then you wonder why you are poor, you wonder why you live a miserable life. You understand? So if you have friends like that, and if you live a miserable life, and then you are flinging on YouTube, you constantly scrolling on YouTube, scrolling, and then the algorithm just quickly showed you popped up my life on you don't know what God has done for you. You must keep your phone, cover your hand so that you make sure that the algorithm does not stay your tongue, so that you keep scrolling. You must hold your hand like this, and you must listen to me. You must work hard, because that's basically what I say on whatever video I make. You must work hard. It's very, very important. I didn't buy my Rolex. I like my Rolex because it tells me what the time is. I didn't buy this Rolex because somebody dashed me money. My parents does not even know that I have a Rolex watch. Even if they know that maybe they have seen my video and they see that I wear a Rolex watch, they don't even have an idea of how much it costs. This Rolex watch is 600,000. I spent 600,000. 600,000 is my father's 3 months salary. My father is not a normal lecturer. My father is a doctorate degree with rank. Spent all the whole years to become a lecturer, and then still did further to become a doctor in mathematics or whatever thing he teaches. Did all of it. Spent 3 months of his salary to buy just the wristwatch. I have 6 wristwatches. My father does not know that. Do you understand? I got this by working hard every single day. I got this by waking up by 7 a.m., Drinking coffee. I didn't get this by waking up in the morning and then looking for where to eat food. I got this by waking up early in the morning, drinking coffee. I don't have time to start cooking food, start cooking into me. I drink coffee, pow, and then I quickly run to my store. I got this by keeping my phone steady. My phone is always steady. Whenever a customer calls me, even at midnight, the customer calls me at midnight, I pick up the phone. Hello, hi, sorry for calling you at this time. Oh no, it's okay, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I need this. All right, I'll check if it's available and I'll get back to you. All right, thank you. Oopsies, boom, 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 boom. It's available. How much? Maybe I'll check. I'm supposed to sell it for 50,000, but then because the person called me by midnight, okay, it's now 52,000. Oopsies, I made extra money. Boom, 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 boom. I sold it and then I got rich. You understand? So you must be a type of person whereby nothing. You are already a nobody. Nobody. Your parents don't have money. They don't have mutual fund or something that gives you interest just because you are their child. So you must be a type of person whereby nothing really gets you angry. There are people out there whereby a customer calls them in the midnight and then they pick phone and then they start shouting. You know it, I know it. I've been in different scenarios whereby maybe I saw something on Instagram and then I went to the profile to try and contact the seller. And then I called the person in the midnight because that's the only time I have time. Because I work every single day. And then it's only in the just like now. This is 9:50. Maybe when I'm done with this life, it's going to be like maybe 10. I'm going to still record some video, edit some video, do some, and then maybe I'll lie on my bed around maybe 1. And then maybe that time I will remember, oh, oopsies, and then I'll go to somebody's page and then see something I like, send them a message, they are probably snoring, and then I decide to call them. And then I call them and then, hi, hello, are you this person? I saw your account on Instagram. I want to. Are you mad? Somebody have said that to me before. Are you mad? Is that why you call me? And then the person turned off the phone. And then I'm like, what did I even really do? I didn't call you because I'm trying to collect your number and be your boyfriend. I called you because I saw your post and I want to buy. I want to send you money and buy what you're selling. And then you are angry with me. These are your competitors. You understand? You must take this very serious. These are your competitors. These are the people you are competing with. And you, on the other hand, that you have sense. You are telling me that you can't do something and make some money. You can do something and get rich. Yeah, maybe you cannot. Maybe the thing you are doing, maybe it cannot give you maybe 50 million or 100 million or 300 million, but you can do something and can whatever. You can do something and get rich. It's very, very important. Whatever. You can be doing drop shipping just like I did. You can do drop shipping. You can go to market. Just like I always say, if you don't know what to do, always do something. Always take some action. And by taking some action, the universe is going to find a way and reward you. The universe, the world, the cosmos reward people who take action. Brave. Fortune favors the prepared mind. You must be prepared. You must be willing to do something. And the universe will reward you. You're watching this life now and then maybe you are working in an office and then your boss is treating you bad and then all of it. What are you really doing about it? What are you doing about it? How are you going to try and become better? Your boss or your HR, they are complaining that you always come work late. What are you really doing to make sure that you don't come work late so that they don't chase you from the work you are doing? Because if they chase you from the work you are doing, you are going to be jobless. And if you are jobless, your bills is going to keep coming. Your bills does not care whether you are jobless or not. You are going to have internet bill, you are going to have electricity bill, you are going to have water bill. You have all these things to solve it, and it requires money. So you don't want to be a type of person whereby you jam the wall and then you don't have anything, you don't have backup plan, and then you start begging your friends for money, and then they start finding a way to laugh at you, and then it eventually push you to do something that you wouldn't have done if you had sat down and listened to your boss, and they wouldn't have sacked you. Are you following? So I hope you are jotting everything that I'm saying down. That's basically why I make videos. That's basically why I come live, so that when I discuss some topics, you always write some things down. You always write some things down, and then you get better. You want to get rich and you don't know what to do. Solve a problem. How to get rich? How to get rich? What are you going to do? What to do? So this is what to do. Solve a problem. You want to get rich? solve a problem. By solving a problem, people are going to give you their money. When I started doing laundry, I just learned this during COVID. And then I went to school and then I started doing laundry. I started washing my friends' clothes. And then they started paying me their hard-earned money. They didn't pay me their hard-earned money because they like me, because I have beard. That's not why they gave me money. They gave me money because I solved a problem. So you out there that is trying to figure out what business are you going to do, what are you really good at? I'm good at washing clothes. I'm good at identifying, okay, I'm not going to wash the blue color clothes with the red color clothes. Okay, I'm good at identifying this, that. I'm good at ironing clothes, and then I found what I can do. And then I found a way to monetize it. I solved people's problem, and then they gave me their money. They willingly gave me their money. Now I even solve a bigger problem. Now I wash foot masks, now I wash rugs, and then people pay me money. People pay me money without asking me how much is this. There are people who come to my laundry store now and then they give me work. They pay me money without asking. There are people who come to my laundry store. They don't know how much I charge to wash clothes. They are only happy that they have somebody that they will give work to. The person will deliver it without telling them, hello ma, hello sir, please don't be angry. I spoiled something. And then they give something to somebody and then the person returns it without any story. They don't care how much it is. I have a lot of customers at my store that till now, they don't know how much I charge for anything. Their own is that they gave their work to, they gave their material, their clothes, their duvet, their everything. They gave it to their house gear, and then their house gear bring it to my store. And then I calculate whatever amount of price I like, and then I text them, and then they credit me. They don't care how much I charge for it. Their only concern is that they gave me their work, their clothes, their boxer, their bra, their duvet, their everything. They don't care how much I charge for it. Their own is that I deliver it well, add perfume, fold it well, do it nice packaging, and then it's ready quickly. They bring it in the morning, it's already ready in the evening. And then I just text them text message, hello, your 10 pieces of clothes and then your 2 duvet, and then it costs 20k. They don't care. They send me money. I get rich by solving a problem. You understand? You out there, what problem can you solve so that people give you their money? You understand? What problem can you solve so that people will give you their money? The person that bows me my hair, I don't even look at my hair because I basically just shave everything off. I don't even look if the person is barbing it nice. I just go and sit down and press my phone. And then when he turns off clip, I'll know that it's done. I'll look up, see his account number, do some transfer. Oopsie, done. And then I go. What problem are you solving so that people will give you their money? You must figure it out. You're working for your boss and then your boss is not treating you well. What are you going to do so that you move from working for your boss to working for your own self? And then by working for your own self, that thing that your boss was doing to you that time that you didn't like, find a way and become better. So that the people that are going to start working for you, they're not going to start working for you and then be finding ways to complain. Because when you are working for your boss that you are complaining, you have already identified the problem, fixed it, and the people that are working for you now that you are now the main boss, they work for you happily. And because they work for you happily, they do nicer work, they do everything nice, and then you retain customers. Are you following? So you guys that are watching this live now, what business are you doing? What are you really doing with your life? What business are you doing? What questions do you have? Do you have any question? Because I wouldn't want to just keep talking. Because if I keep talking, I can make this show till tomorrow. I am built different. Before I started this life, I took coffee. 2 sachets of coffee. Pow! I can be talking till tomorrow. Built different. I'm built like I'm up down. I have a lot to say. So let it not just be that I'm just sharing stories of my life, how I made money, how I got rich, how I bought rolling, how I bought my necklace, Let me hear from you guys. Drop it in the comments and I'm going to read it out. Do you have anything to ask? Do you have any question? Are you running a business that you are finding something difficult? Are you having difficult customers? Are you having difficult relationship with your brothers? Difficult relationship with your siblings? Are there your village people who are sending evil your way to try and bring you down? What are you going through that you feel that, you know what? You should probably talk about this with Obata, and Obata is going to help you out. You believe in Obata, you believe that, you share your problems with me, you share your whatever with me, and then Obata is going to, out of the abundance of the heart, find a way and help you. So drop it in the comments and I'm going to read it out. And while we wait for you, I'm going to move on. How do you take care of your customers? Customers' feedback. Remember, we are talking about how to get rich. How do you do your customers' feedback? You are doing business and then your customer complain about something. One of my customers have complained about something one time. What did they say? They said my price is too much. Customer feedback. I hope you have your pen and paper and you are jotting these things down. It's going to help you. Whenever you are watching my show, you must be writing things down. You must have a pen. You must have a pen. You must have a book. If this is your first time seeing my show, whenever you are listening to my live video, you must have a pen and paper so that you will be jotting things down. I don't just make entertainment. If I want to make entertainment, I will go outdoor and then dance and make people laugh. I don't do I am trying to make you better. From the things I've learned in life, I'm trying to use it and make you better. You must get a pen and paper. You must get a textbook, a big textbook, 20, what's it called? 80 leaves or 100 leaves, or thick back book cover. All these thick back book. So that whenever I'm talking, you can be jotting it down. And I guarantee you that from now to December, you are going to fill it up with so much knowledge. Einstein of physics. That's who you are looking at. So customer feedback. This is customer feedback. What are your customers complaining about? What are they complaining about? What are people talking about your store? What do they say behind you? How are you going to try and make it better? You go to your work and then a customer comes to your place and then complain about something. And then you say, we are fine, we are going to take care of it. The person comes next time and then you are not taking care of it. And that person comes next time and then you have not taken care of it. And then you wonder why your customer leave you. Wonder why clients leave you. Why it doesn't work out for you. Somebody complain about something and then you don't take care of it. You understand? Just like in government, just like in politics, you see a broken street light, and then you make video about it and tag the state government, and then they don't even reply you. How do they believe that by not replying you, that next election you are going to stand in line and vote for them again? You understand? But if they reply you, or if they see the problem that you made the video and complain about, and then they fix it, next election they don't even need to do campaign. You are going to willingly come out and vote for them. That's how customer feedback works. You understand? Customer came to your store, complained about something. I've had you. And then they came next time and then you have not solved it. They came next time, you have not solved it. One day, the universe is going to see that you are a useless person, you're a useless boy, you're a useless girl, you're a useless business owner. One day they are going to push the universe is going to push those your customers, and then they are going to push it to your next competitor. And then your competitor is going to steal your customer. Because your customer is complaining about something and you are not repairing it, or you are not taking care of it. You understand? So you must be a type of person whereby a customer complains about something and then you fix it ASAP. You are a boss, you are a HR, you are a whatever, managing director. You are a managing director and then your staffs are complaining about something and then you don't fix it. If you don't fix it, your staffs are going to leave your store. They are going to leave your useless ass. And then you are going to be left with staffs who don't really care about your business. That's what you are going to be left with. I'm trying to fold my leg here because this place is so cool because my AC is on 2 horsepower. So this place is freezing and I want to keep my leg on the tire. How am I going to stay? I said you guys should drop something in the comments and nobody have typed anything so far. Am I really talking to myself, or there are just people that they run to this live, they listen to me for a few seconds and then they run away? If you're watching this live, say something in the comments. Operation, say something in the comments. I've asked you guys if you have any question to ask. I want this live to be an interactive live, whereby people say something in the comments and then I reply them and then interaction, and then we get to know each other, we get to talk better, and then everything. I don't just want this live to be you just stumble. You just stumbled across this guy talking, and then you listen to me for 2 minutes, and then you run away, and then our paths never cross again. That's not why I make this live. I make this live so that if you have a problem, you can share it with Obata, you can type it in the comment section, I can read it out, and then I can help you. That's why I make these videos. How to get rich? How do you talk to your customers? Um, I do laundry and then I wash clothes, and then if I wash clothes, it's going to be nice. That's how you advertise your business to your customers. And then you wonder why your customers always leave you. I do business and then. Who cares? They already know that you do business. They already know that you do laundry. They already know that you repair chandelier. They already know about it. Why are people going to spend money with you? You know, they say sell the results, not the service. Sell the results, not the service. Sell results. Sell results. Must sell results, not service or products. That's what I wrote here in case you can't see it. Maybe this my microphone is not going to allow people to see it, but I'm going to read it out. This is sell results, not service or product. Why should somebody bring a clothes to your store? Why should somebody, maybe you that is watching this live now, you are selling chandelier, you are selling chandelier light, or you are selling AC. Why should I buy this AC from you? And then you start telling me that AC is nice and then it's 2 horsepower. Who cares about his 2 horsepower, his 1 horsepower? I know that you sell AC and then I chose to come to your store. Then I'm telling you, why should I buy this AC? And you're telling me it's 2 horsepower and then this one is 250. I don't care how much this one is and how much the other one is. Sell me the results. That is how you win, by selling results. If you buy this one, if you buy this one and then you turn it on, you are going to feel cold. If you buy the other one and then you turn it on, you and everybody around you is going to feel cold. If you buy this one, it's going to consume a lot of electricity, but this one you are going to feel warm. You are going to feel like you are in your car. If you buy this one and then you turn it on, if people come to your place, the noise that it produces is going to make people know that you are living a luxury life. And then you sell them the results, and then the person is going to be like, nice. This person, that this other AC that is going to make me feel like a big man, that's the one I want to buy. And that's how you get rich, by selling results and not the product and not the service. People come to my laundry store and then they say, how much are you using to wash clothes? And then I say, okay, I'm washing 800. And then they say, no, it's costly. I don't say, if you bring clothes, you are going to blah, 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 blah. I don't do all those nonsense. I don't tell them that I say, if you bring your clothes, we wash 800, you feel that it's expensive. Those other places that you are going to take your clothes because they wash 600, let me tell you how they wash their clothes. Let me tell you how they do their work, because that is the place I learned my work. And then the person is going to be like, oh, interesting. Tell me. Tell me about it. Tell me more. And then I'm going to start. When I was working at a store place, that we were charging low money. Because we charge low, we use one water and we use it to wash for a lot of people. That's why you notice that when they return your clothes, it starts smelling somehow. They don't rinse it well, because the water that they used to rinse your clothes was probably used to rinse somebody's boxers. But then you are checking that, wow, they charge low, but then you don't know what goes behind it. And then by the moment I'm done doing all this stuff, the person will be like, oh, take it and do it. Take it and do it. And then I make some money. So you must be a type of person that you are trying to make some money. You are trying to make money. You are trying to run a store. You are trying to set up a store. You must have all these things at the back of your mind. You must, whatever thing your customer say, you must find a way and put it into practice. Your customer complain about something, you fix it ASAP. When you fix it ASAP, tomorrow they are going to come back. They are going to probably tell others about it, that you do well, that they complain about this, and then you fix it. And then you get paid. You get rich by acquiring a skill. I've talked about it, how to get rich. You get rich by acquiring a skill. What skill do you have? What do you know how to do? How many people? I have one person watching this live now. I had about 12 people and then they all ran away. Ran away to where? TikTok. Okay, you left my live video. I'm trying to teach people how to get rich, and then you left my live video and ran to TikTok. What are you doing on TikTok now? You're watching about how to fry plantain, how is he going to help you get better? These are the people you are comparing with. These are your competitors. These are your competitors. People that they see somebody that is trying to help them get better. They run away from that person and then they run to TikTok where they are talking about pocket toto, where they are talking about relationship, how my babe cheated on me and the other babe cheated on them, and then this other person, this presidential candidate is doing this one, this governorship candidate is doing this one, and then they get distracted about nothing. They get distracted and then they wonder why they are poor. Just like people who believe that well, if we have a better president, the country is going to get better. The country is not going to get better at all. What is a better president going to do? Slash price of things by half. Lamborghini moves from 100 million naira to 50 million naira. Do you have 50 million naira? No. So hi, today's life is weird. I have 6 people that like this life now. Basically the same with the people that like my life yesterday. 6 people. But then the life that I made yesterday, 2 days ago, it's hard people who are talking in the comments. It's hard people who are saying something in the comments. This one now, I'm making life and nobody is even saying anything in the comments. What's going on? What's popping? I thought I said you guys should be asking questions. Or is it, am I just talking to myself? Am I talking to robots? Am I talking to Mark Zuckerberg? Robots. If you have a question, you drop it in the comment section. They have even stopped saying hi. Say hi. If you are just joining this live, say hi. You are listening to a professor. You are listening to a professor talk. Or is it because I'm not a girl? I was on someone's live video yesterday, and then the person wasn't even talking. I'm sweating, my back is paining me. I'm being uncomfortable, trying to make you guys' life better, trying to make people's life better. I'm teaching how to get rich, how you can move from nothing to something. My back is paining me. I just came back from work, and instead of resting, I'm doing this live, trying to make somebody's life better. And nobody says something in the comments. But the live video I was watching yesterday, one girl that was just not even talking, just reading out comments. Hi, I'm from this place. Hi, good evening. I ate this one. And then the person was getting like. I saw 13 like from somebody that is doing nothing, that was doing nothing. And then I'm teaching you how to get better. And then I have 6 like and 1 person watching. Is this a motivation for me to continue making life? Is this a motivation for me to continue making goals? And then you wonder why we have so much useless people in the society. We have so much useless people in the society because the people who are useless, they make videos and then you don't engage with them. You don't engage them. The useless people, you keep giving them nice thumbs up because they make you laugh and then all those nonsense. You wonder why there are so many useless people in the country, so many olodo uprising in the country. They are not olodo by default. They are olodo because the people, when they were actually making nice video, when they were actually dressing nice, covering their body, making nice video, you never give them a thumbs up. You never subscribe to them. You never tune into them. And then they move from being nice, they move to being an olodo. And then you start chopping in and giving them engagement. That's why we have a weak Nigeria. And that's why I make video and tell you that the best thing you can do for yourself and for your unborn children is that you need to work hard, accumulate some money, and bounce. That's what I'm going to do. And that's why I'm saving every single penny that I make. So that I'm going to make a lot of money, accumulate it, and bounce. That is the way forward. Working hard to get rich. Yeah, Obata, I listen to your life and then everything you said is right. But then I was almost on my way to my shop, and then my babe called me that she was on her period, and then I now went home. Then I guess you deserve to lose. I guess nothing deserves to work out for you. You are on your way to work, you are on your way to get rich, and then a customer is already waiting for you. But then your girl called you, and then you left your customer, and then you went home. And then you wonder why nothing works out for you. There are people who take relationships so seriously. There are people who take women so seriously that they are willing to sacrifice their business. They are willing to say no to their customers just so they can run back home, run to their woman. Or is it because of this rain? Normally, when I come, the last live video I did, I think it's reached a point whereby only 4 people stick to the live and then they kept watching. No matter what, they kept watching. Was it because of the topic I was talking about? The last live I did, I was talking about relationship and how to do this one, and how I was, is it the type of live you guys want? This live video now, I'm talking about how to get rich. I'm sharing free tips on what I did to get rich, and I'm sharing it out so that you gentlemen at home can quickly pick up points, apply it in your own business, and then make some money. And then some people join and then they run away, and then other people join and then they run away. So you guys are not interested in this topic. I'm just basically wasting my time making live video, and you guys are not interested in this. Well, that says a lot. And because of it, because I'm making this live and you guys are not enjoying it, I'm basically going to turn it off. So what do you have to ask? Because I'm already rounding up. I've been trying to make people's life better. But when people join this life, they run away. When people join this life, they run away. But yesterday, when I was talking about women, when I was talking about relationship, a lot of people were watching, a lot of people were tuning in, they tuned in and then they were listening to me. Fuck. Do you just want to talk about women? Do you just want to talk about women, how to come, how to do this one, how to relationship? Is that the only thing you care about? Because I remember vividly when I was making the show and I was talking about relationship, a lot of people tuned in and then they were listening and then they were following, they were doing engagement. Now I'm talking about how to get rich, how to scale up your business. I'm sharing tips based on what I've learned. 4 years of running a business, I'm sharing it out for free so that you guys can pick up information and get better. And then nobody's even watching. The people who even tune in, they listen small and they run away. Which means everybody's mind is fucked up and people just want to talk about or listen to people who talk about relationship. Nice one. Next life, I'm going to talk about relationship. So that will be all for now, guys. I'll see you guys next time.